Star Wars Battlefront 2, not to be confused with Star Wars Battlefront 2, or Star Wars Battlefront 2, is my favorite game of all time. Which is why I'm happy to see all these challenge videos popping up on YouTube recently. Even after, jeez, 20 years? God damn. So as an excuse to play this game for a video, I'll need to create my own challenge. It'll need to be something never thought of before for a 20th anniversary. But, what will that be? You read the title of the video. If I get hit once, I need reload a save. Vehicles are allowed, however stuff like the ATTE are forbidden. Taking damage in vehicles will not count to a loss, only when my playable character takes damage. Space battles can be glossed over since they're not relevant for the challenge and only happened twice in my successful run. And lastly, this challenge will be done on a fresh new account on the Republic Sovereignty Galactic Conquest campaign. Credit goes to that guy Preds and Frogicus for inspiring me to make this. Their videos are fantastic, so be sure to check them out after this. Well, I've wasted enough of your time. Let's get into how we beat Galactic Conquest with 1 HP. I started my playthrough with Clone Commander One Hit Randy. He was born with glass bones and paper skin. He was from a bad batch, poor guy. Right off the bat, I buy the Clone Sharpshooter for 1000 credits, the most integral class for this challenge, and stage my first battle on Kashyyyk. I spawn at the lowest command post with a Sharpshooter. Normally I'd sit behind a seawall and snipe enemies, but I found a way more funnier way to do this. It all starts with taking one of these tanks that spawn under the platforms. People normally use a jetpack or a speeder to get up here, but I used a tank, which is more helpful since I could get down safely, and it's also really funny. Enemies are completely helpless when I'm up here. I could snipe all I want until I run out of ammo. And when I do run out of ammo, I could just jump down with the tank and resupply, thus taking no real damage. Soon enough, I exhausted all of my shots, so I had to make my way back down. Very rudely, the droids took the beachfront command post, so I had to fight to take it back. Taking our side of the beach ultimately won us this battle. All I had to do was destroy the last 2 enemy tanks and we'd have victory. And that was Kashyyyk done with 0 damage taken. This map is probably one of the easiest because of all the sniping spots that come in handy. After that, the droids staged an attack on Kamino. You know, the rainy planet. The only rainy planet in the game. My strat for this map is to take a sharpshooter and take the lowest command post I can. The AI in this game have an odd obsession with these turrets that makes it really easy to farm headshots on them. I do need to be careful though, I have died these turrets and it's very embarrassing. If I just don't do anything stupid, this battle can be as easy as Kashyyyk. Sniping in the rain is such a mood. It's extra nice because I'm not getting shot at. Every time I run out of ammo, I could run to the rear of the map where I can meet this ammo droid.
Just like the simulation.
And before I knew it, there was only a couple enemies left. Wherever they were, I was free to just capture the command post without getting shot at. And just like that, we have a successful defense of Camina. Still one of the most easiest maps as long as you don't play stupid. I then continued to invade the right side of the galaxy by taking over Felucia. This map seems a lot worse than it really is. Luckily, the droids left me a little toy on the east side of the map. Just need to go for a short little sprint and, wow, there it is. How kind of the droids to leave me this tank. Right beside their command post too, and I think you know what happens next.
Knock it off! They're flanking us! Ring shooting trooper! Look out!
Well, that was fun. The Separatists ended up building their fleet on the left side of the galaxy, so I stocked up on some garrison bonuses and started my Yavin 4 invasion. The battle for Yavin 4 is pretty boring. I spent most of my time in a tank, which wasn't really that interesting. And there were no fun strats like on Kashyyyk or Felucia, so I'm sorry. So I might as well say, if you're enjoying the video, you're pretty cool. I hope your day was nice. Yeah, Yavin 4 is pretty boring. We got one more vehicle level after this. Let's get it over with. That'll be taking place on... Megiddo, cars. Alright. Let's get this over with before we get to the fun part of the challenge. Well, you probably know what's gonna happen at this point. You're doing tank stuff again. For the last time.
Watch your flank!
Okay, I'm sorry for all the vehicle levels. I will not be using tanks much after this. This is where the real game begins. The enemy fleet finally makes it to one of my planets, that being Naboo. So I need to kindly ask them to leave, as to not end up recreating episode 1, because that movie is bad. Alright, nighttime sniping, let's go. This is close quarters urban combat. I could get shot at any moment. But not if I just stand on this platform. I'm not entirely safe though. They have their own snipers too. It's just that their aim like really sucks.
Just like the
I
simulation.
told you their aim sucked. Holy shit. And that's Nebula. It's pretty scary, but if you know what you're doing, it's kinda easy. So I splurged a bit. I bought all the base classes so I could invade planets easier. Heck, come on, how can I say no to more garrison bonuses? I also bought the leader bonus, which will be used for later. And hell, why not? I'll buy a second Star Destroyer. This will be used to invade the bottom half of the galaxy. Anyway, time for Tatooine. This map is pretty similar to Naboo. Usually the AI is too stupid to hit you when they're on top of these buildings. But given there's no actual choke points on this map, I am kinda stuck doing CQB fighting the whole time. And hey, this map also has a funny turrets like on Camino. One thing I don't like with this map is the sand. I don't like sand. It's rough, coarse, it gets set. Really, man? I fell from 2 feet!
Clone, watch your fire!
What?
The Republic has grudgingly accepted credits for conquering Tatooine.
You know it. This is the Geonosis part. I climb up this hill where they can't shoot at me. Also where I can't accidentally take fall damage. If nothing else, sniping from up here is kinda satisfying.
Set 'em up and knock 'em down.
That was the best snippet of my life, damn it. I feel proud of that. Know what? I'm feeling much better. What's next? You gotta be kidding me.
Rank. Don't. What? Full ammo. And knock.
Alright, after dealing with that little insurgency, let's get Dagobah over with. We can all agree this map is not good, right? I didn't like this as a kid. Like, who wants to fight here? There were no fights in the movies. This is the part where I use the hero bonus. Oh no, I'm not playing as a hero, are you crazy? I'm just having an AI Yoda run around now, hopefully he'll do something. It sounds good on paper, but he just ends up team killing all the clone troopers. It's kind of annoying. Like, little guy, settle down, it's not an Order 66 yet. Jesus. I can't see anything on this map, but the bots can, so I just get shot out of nowhere. I mean, when I get lucky, Yoda will kill a bunch of enemies, but I still have to do a lot of heavy lifting. The leader bonus is still useful on some maps, though. I'd much rather have the leader bonus on here than nothing. But I'd rather have a garrison over a leader bonus here.
One shot.
8 units left. Way too close. Alright, enough of my complaining. Let's play a good map. I bought a new Star Destroyer and a hero bonus to go on to Mustafar. The tight corridors will hopefully help out with the AI hero more than on Dagobah. I meant to not use the leader bonus here. Come on. That's the best part of episode 3. No, I'm gonna get creative. I'm gonna use the engineer class this time. I don't need any stupid sniper rifle. No, never mind, I'm sorry. No. This sightline's sweet. I can see 2 spawns from here. Screen shakes every 10 seconds though, that's very annoying. Hey, look at that, they bought Troticas. I'm sure that won't get annoying very soon. Well, we well lost reinforcement lead already. So up to me to do more heavy lifting. Alright, time for my final stand. Any second now. No idea how I survived that. I'm so lucky their aim sucks. We need to just control 2 planets after this. One problem, though. Oh. I'm sure this will go smoothly. I have a feeling my shots aren't working. These pillars keep eating all my shots. Some sort of force magic. I think this is a game telling me to give up. No matter how many dark side force powers it throws at me, I'm not gonna quit this challenge.
Just like the simulation. The enemy has taken a command post. Battle is ours.
Even with force sensitive pillars, it wasn't that bad. Okay, time to invade the final two planets. Get this over with.
Commencing Utapau invasion.
Never been so happy to hear the word Utapau in my life.
For this battle. Garrison bonus activated.
This map can be pretty open, but that's more or less in my favor. I just have this huge flat area where they hopefully won't aggro me. I usually just shoot my friendly AI instead.
Yeah, now you got it. Republic is in control of a command post. The enemy has taken a command post. Another command post for the Republic. Bye-bye.
Ah, that's Utapau cleared. Just got one more before... You know, a space battle was overdue, but I'm still kinda pissed.
Watch your tail!
Those stupid clankers are having a final stand on a literal asteroid. This cannot be that hard. Okay, maybe it is kinda hard. Even with a tank, it's still such a pain to go through. But after an hour of bashing my head against a wall, I finally got it. So here's how it went. Spawn an engineer in the top hangar and take a tank directly towards their hangar. This is to stop them from getting their own tank.
Our reinforcements are being depleted.
After stopping their armor, I need to make it to the middle hangar as quick as possible.
Hostile
Here's where all the fighting is. Getting a tank in here can be devastating. It can be just as devastating for me if I take too many explosive shots, so I need to always be strafing. Even with all my concentrated fire, my team has 5 tickets left. Soon I'll have to go and repair. I can't keep fighting with less than 2,000 health, especially with all the tanks likely waiting outside for me. When enemies stopped coming, I had to make it towards my own hangar. When I came back, there was a whole blockade of tanks waiting for me. I had to fight my way through, there was no other choice. I had to force myself inside. If we lost that command post, it would have been over. I then faced the final tank outside. I made it back to the hangar I spawned in to think about what I should do next. There were 3 snipers watching this command post, so I had to take them out.
Command post under attack. Our second wave of troops is being depleted.
God damn. But no, there's one more enemy left for the entire challenge, and I was determined to hunt him down. I checked high and low for the bugger. I also captured command posts while searching the entire map for the guy. This is the closest this game will ever get to being a horror game.
That's another command post under Republic control.
It was only when I got to the actual final command post when I saw the bastard. One little droidica. I was not gonna mess this up. And that is the most stressful gaming experience of my entire life. Thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. It's my first time making something like this, so knowing that someone actually watched the end of it means a lot to me, so thank you very much. I'd love to make more of this kind of stuff, so let me know any thoughts in the comments. I'll be signing off now. See ya.